Hey everybody, I'm here today to show you and tell you how to avoid hand pain when writing with pen or pencil. This will be a very simple and straightforward tutorial, so let's get right into the video. I'll be going over 5 things that you can do to avoid hand cramps and hand pain. Let's get right into it. Number 1 is use proper grip. And I'm not talking about the way that you hold your pen or pencil. Some people hold it like this, or like this, or like this. It doesn't really matter. As long as it's comfortable for you, that's totally fine. I'm talking about how tightly or firmly you're gripping the writing utensil. You want to loosen up your grip a bit to the point where it's firm but flexible. You want your grip to be firm enough where you're going to be able to write properly with great or at least decent penmanship. Even if your penmanship is bad, you want to have control of the pen or pencil. That's all you need it tightly enough to have control, but also you want it to be flexible where your hand can easily move it. So number 1 is loosen your grip a bit, and hopefully that will help the situation, okay? Use the proper grip by loosening it a little bit if you're experiencing hand cramps or hand pain. Number 2 is periodic stretching, okay? Now for every person, the intervals will be different, but I always recommend if you're writing for 10 minutes straight, take your hand off of the writing utensil and stretch it for about 5 to 10 seconds. Then continue writing. You want to do this to prevent the hand cramps and hand pain. If you're already experiencing hand cramps and hand pain, that means that you are past your point of stretching and you should stretch it immediately. But as a prevention method, you want to stretch your hand for about 10 seconds every 10 minutes, give or take. It might be more frequent or less frequent depending on the person. Number 3, use a grip on the writing utensil. Now, they sell grips that you can actually slide onto your pens and pencils, or what you can do is use a rubber band. Just wrap a few rubber bands around wherever it is that you grip the writing utensil, or you can just wrap it with some tape. So you can literally take tape and you can just wrap wherever it is that you grip. You can wrap the pen or pencil with that tape. And you're going to wrap it around. And this is supposed to give it some extra size. You want to have sort of like a bigger grip. If you have a bigger grip, it has less of a chance of cramping your hands. So you want it to be larger. Your gripping area, you want it to be larger. So do something to make it bigger. That's the end of the story for that one, okay? So that was number 3. Use a grip or create some sort of grip around wherever it is that you actually grab onto the writing utensil on that specific spot. Number 4 is write with less pressure on the paper. You want to place less pressure on the paper, okay? Number 1, your penmanship will improve, but number 2, you will have less forearm cramping. By writing, when we get into the zone and we're writing intensely, quickly, and so forth, we are more likely to be putting more pressure on that sheet of paper using the writing utensil. You want to release that pressure, so essentially you want to write more lightly on the paper, okay? Lastly is number 5, and that's write a bit slower. Now this isn't the best option because it is going to slow down your writing, but you should try to write a bit slower. It will make you write fewer words per minute, so it is going to slow you down, but it will allow you to write for longer durations of time before getting hand cramps. So that's a trade-off. But if you can sacrifice a little bit of speed and write a bit slower, that will greatly lessen the likelihood that you're going to experience any hand pain. That's it. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.